Hey guys, welcome to No Nonsense Wellness, where we talk all things GLP-1 wellness. So that includes Wegovy, Mounjaro, Ozempic, Zepbound, Tirzepatide, Cagrilima, liraglutide, etc., etc.,
Including compounds
and compounded versions of these
for
medications.
now.
For now. So we are here to give you an update, and that is the first thing that we're going to talk about. Who gets to go first? Because we both have a little drama.
You get to go first.
Okay. I actually decided about a month ago that I was going to go off of compounding back onto name brand. And the reason was because I've been having more joint pain and more rosacea. And I was like, I just feel like maybe the name brand was a little bit better. One caveat. I don't really enjoy the feeling of consistently having 12.5 circulating through my blood every week, week over week. I can do it for 1 week, but after a while, for a while I was very tired and it was hard to eat. Now I think my body is adjusted and those symptoms probably wouldn't be there, but I'm just kind of naturally skittish about having that much in my body. So I probably am having about 10 consistently. But because it's been compounded and depending on, what I've got going on, I keep track of everything in my spreadsheet that gives you a running total of how much medication you have. And it's with a 5-day half-life, but it's not the same. So anyway, let me go back to the full thing. I went on Mochi, met with my doctor, and I was like, all right, I'm going to do this. Can we do Amazon Pharmacy? Because I'd mentioned in my previous videos, I've had really negative experiences picking it up in person as I got smaller,
Sure,
as my body got smaller. Yeah. And then I realized, okay, let me figure out the savings card. So I used to have it for $5.50. I accidentally signed up for a new one for $6.50, where the cost would be $6.50. And I was like, this isn't right. So I believe I can call, okay, ADHD kicking in. This is all challenging. And then I saw that Mochi went to a 3-month option where you can get 3 months of compounded medication. Okay, so rewind. Let me do the 3-month thing. I talked to Mochi. So I signed up for the 3-month membership, ordered the 3 months of compounded medication on January 9th. So it's been 6 days. Or it was the 8th, but I got a notification on the 9th. It was sent to the pharmacy. Okay. Then on the 13th, I got multiple phone calls from them saying we have 2 prescriptions in the system, and both for 1 month, one for name brand, one for compound.
So complicated.
Yeah. So then I spent 15 minutes texting the representative. I'm pretty sure it already got sent, but then when I checked my email, I don't know why I didn't see that email verifications. I don't know. They ordered up another one for me. And then I was just like, this is not right. This is not right. So then I sent them another note. I really think I switched to the 3-month and I think it got sent and I don't see an email confirmation. And they were like, oh, okay. Yeah. You did that. Sorry, I got messed up in our system. So hopefully.
Do you have a tracking number yet?
No, I don't have a tracking number. And
I do.
Okay, so we'll talk about yours. But anyway, hopefully it worked. Hopefully I'll have my 3 months of 13.2 or 13.6, the in-between dose. And I'm going to start using at least 12.5 a week of it. And I'm going to see how that rosacea and joint pain goes.
Do you feel like the higher doses help more with the rosacea and the joint pain?
I do, but also I am getting not just hungrier, but I've noticed I am not craving beans.
The vegetable beans, yeah.
Like I still really enjoy, give me a bowl of peas with vinegar and I'm happy. That's so weird.
It's a weird diet.
It's really good. But I also would prefer to have ice cream and fried chicken. And I used to not want that at all. And now if the kids have it, my son offered me a spicy chicken nugget yesterday.
What'd you think?
It was really good. And it was a little too hot. It burned my tongue. So I waited a minute and I took another one when he wasn't looking.
And he was so sad. He was like, I ran out of chicken tenders.
No, well, he caught me.
Oh, he caught you?
Yeah. He was like, I used to have 6 and now I have 4.
He's smart.
So that's, I mean, We don't want to steal food. That's problematic.
Yeah.
It was good.
Was it worth it? Was it worth the thieving?
I mean, I don't think it's good for my cholesterol.
Yeah,
You
to
know?
have the higher fat.
Yeah. So it's more that, but yeah, I'm a mom.
Mom was gonna steal
Mom's gonna
food.
steal.
The mom tax.
Yeah. Okay. But no. Okay. Your drama. Let's talk about you.
Yeah. So I, backing up, I actually got sick again. A
You
name
want to
brand.
describe what is being sick? Because I don't think people understand.
Yeah, I have a like exorcist level of vomiting. It's just
In the middle of the night.
yeah. It's like wake up in the middle of the night. I don't feel good. Stumble into the bathroom. It just all comes out, and it's only happened when I've taken 12.5, and I was feeling totally fine
For
too.
a week.
Yeah.
It was like, okay. And you were not eating. There was no, because normally I'm like, well,
You got it coming.
you had a steak. You
Yeah,
know,
you
that's
kind
not
of
gonna
you
be
kind of
good on
deserve
your
it.
stomach. But you were eating so by the book.
Yep.
Whatever that book is, you were doing it. And then the 7th day at night, it hits you. And why does it take so long?
I don't know. I don't know. And I knew it was coming. I knew something was bad because the night before, I had the inklings of a sulfur burp. And
the night before?
Yeah, the night of, anyways.
Oh,
Like,
before earlier in the night.
Yeah, earlier in the night. Like I'm like, I just don't feel a little bit off. Then woke up in the middle of the night, just feel bloated and just stomach hurts. This isn't good. So I went to the bathroom, and
once that starts, it seems like you're down
for like
a couple days. And then your weight stalls because you lose so much water.
Right. Because then I'm having to take Imodium, and that's forcing you to retain water. And so it's happened, I think, 2 or 3 times now. And
At least.
Well, the first time was back in the summer when I went up to
in June or July.
Yeah, June or July.
Yeah.
Then it happened again in September after I'd gotten, because I think Alyssa's gone into this. Our doctor is very much the ramp up as fast as you can on the medication, whereas I think I've seen that my body can handle up to 10 milligrams.
And no more.
But I can handle 12 milligrams of the compounded, which
so we think it's less strong, and we have no proof for that.
Other than being able to handle compounded and not able to handle the name.
Okay, and so less strong, good for you.
Yeah.
Maybe bad for me, but I'm not. If I was consistently injecting 12.5 a week, I think I maybe would be like, this is less strong. But I kind of like that it's less strong.
Yeah.
For the most part, but not for the rosacea.
Yeah. So I let my, this was a week or so before we were supposed to go to Disney World.
Right.
And so as we went to Disney World, there was less medication in my system. I think I went in and did not count calories or really have any sort of meal plan, and it worked fine. I don't feel like I ever overate or got uncomfortable or drank too much alcohol or anything like that. So my weight coming back didn't balloon up as much as it would have in the past.
Or not being on medication.
Right.
And how do you feel about that Disney trip?
I think it was great.
In the past, we've been to Disney right after one of those events,
and I was down for the count.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
And we got to enjoy food or not enjoy Ohana.
Yeah.
Don't go to Ohana, yo.
It's not good.
But yeah, I feel like it ended up being a healthy trip. You're able to enjoy food. You're able to eat. You're not gorging. That was great.
Yeah.
I do think I drink too much, and I wonder. So our last afternoon, actually before we flew out, we had to kill some time. We went to the restaurant, the steakhouse. This is Disney, right? So it's not really, at the Contemporary. And our waiter was just so nice. And we had our daughter with us, and she was so happy. And so we had a cocktail. But I think I drank most of it because I liked it. It was like a fig.
And then you had another one.
And then, I mean, the baby's happy and everyone's
Mama's
good.
happy.
Yeah. So I had another one. And I didn't feel like, maybe it wasn't too strong. I don't know. It seemed pretty strong though. I didn't feel unwell or drunk or anything like that. But normally I wouldn't have had 2. I would have only had 1. So I kind of think I want to stop drinking
I've really cut
for a
down
while. Yeah, but
myself.
I think I want to stop for a while and just see. And I don't feel like that's a challenge at all. When in previous times, maybe I was in the habit of having a cocktail somewhere, or we were just going out to eat more and it was
Yeah.
harder. But now, like, it's not hard. Okay. Any other things you want to talk about? This is kind of a
Just kind of an open
yeah.
form. Oh, so I have my drama with the compounding medication where
Yeah.
sim
Sorry. Okay.
similar to Alyssa, I was trying to get the 3-month supply of the mochi kind of 16 whatever milligrams, and I thought I'd, accomplished it, the order processed, got it ordered, but it was supposed to arrive a couple of days ago and it still hasn't arrived. And I checked the tracking information on the website through FedEx, and the medication is stuck in Oregon and it's been there for 3 days now. And my
And it's
cons
packed with cooling
yeah,
materials.
it's
So,
packed with, luckily it's colder this time of year, but you don't know where it's being stored or how it's being stored. So my concern is by the time it gets here, if it gets here, all the cooling materials will be used up. It'll be at room temperature,
and it's a 3-month
and it's a
supply.
3-month supply that maybe I can use a month of. So that would be very frustrating. I think I would ask for a refund or something like that,
Something.
but I don't. I've messaged Mochi, and I don't know what the response is going to be on that yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, because it's like for them, maybe they say it's out of their hands, and I think it's coming from that Equita
Yeah,
pharmacy, which I believe they own or they have some ownership interest in it. So maybe that helps. Maybe they can communicate better. I don't know. And then mine, I haven't seen another update, so I don't think mine is shipped yet. And the update from the hearing that was in Fort Worth yesterday is that basically no news. We're still kind of on the timeline of February or March, depending on whether it's a 503A or 503B certified pharmacy. And then we're going to have to go back to name brand anyway. So what is your plan if that happens and we have to go back to
yeah.
name
I'd
brand?
probably go back to name. I'll call Eli Lilly and see if I can get grandfathered in on the 550. Um, and then I think I would probably do um, maybe get the 15, either get a 10 and just do a 10 pin every week, or get the 15 to dose split so I can measure out, you know, 10 or however, like kind of do what I've been doing now, which is like kind of top it up after every week.
Would you consider if you did the 10s? Because I don't think our doctor would prescribe
A 15.
like let you dose split. There's no way. Um,
I'd have to use the Mochi doctor.
yeah. So would you do a 10 but spread it out to 8 days? Or like if we have a Disney World week, maybe.
Yeah, I think I would just be squishy with how I used it, like
Okay.
depending on how my body felt.
But we're in agreement you're never going up to 12.
No, I mean, if I want to drop weight really quickly, then I could go up to
It
12.
doesn't even drop weight though,
A couple
because then
pounds.
you don't,
You
but
don't,
then you
yeah,
don't lose.
then you go back up quickly.
Yeah. So my plan is probably, I really like the Mochi doctors.
They're very nice.
I feel like they really understand like my goals to gain muscle and lose fat. And I feel like with my doctor, it was just kind of just wasn't the same. Like maybe for her personally, she's probably not a weightlifter.
Right. She's
And
not
so yeah, no. And so like we just have different goals. And I really do like her advice to like eat a lot of plants. And I think that's probably the best thing for my longevity and heart. But also I need to eat a lot of protein to keep my muscle ups, like a lot of plants, a lot of protein. And I cannot just keep pushing.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay. Anything else before we sign off on
That's
this
all I
one?
got.
All right. All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye,
Have a
all.
good one.